Hey guys, hope y'all are doing well. So no videos for at least a week now because my daily schedule has been extremely busy. Um, been opening up a new office within a medical practice elsewhere, along with what's going on in the current business that I'm in, as well as a lot of interesting energetics that are happening. A lot of I'm past the glitching, and I'm more into, I know that I'm physically here, but I have to touch my human. I'm more grounded and in here, and so I'm viewing humans differently and human behavior differently. And it's really kind of interesting because I've had to keep my fly trap closed because some of it is just ridiculousness. And I am trying to smile through it, so I keep my endorphins up so that I have love and compassion. But more importantly, that I'm actually a neutral observer and that there's no critical thinking or perceptions or opinions, that I'm just really working on staying fully inside my body and not allowing too much to zap me out, because I've been called for quite some time, but I'm at another place right now, a level where it's really drawing more of my attention to stay within my body, to stay grounded, to stay neutral, to be the observer so that I can experience every nook and cranny, good, bad, and indifferent, of the experience, and not override it with old perceptual thoughts. And so it's ramped up my physical gears for feelings, for peripheral energy, for different sight, hearing, smell, vocals. It has created going into the cocoon a little bit more and working on strengthening and fortifying my physicality, which fortifies my mental, physical, spiritual, etheric heart center, and allowing what they keep showing me is like cellular regeneration and growth, but it's clearing off barnacles and misaligned things that interfere with my transmitter, because everything from within is my transmitter that translates all things from the external world. So instead of taking something in, processing it, and throwing it back out, I'm allowing this to become much stronger. And so it's fielding things differently, very differently, to the point where I have to go, oh yeah, I'm definitely in this room. I'm definitely here. This is definitely happening around me. Connect with my breath, neutral smile, keep the endorphins going. What am I experiencing? What feels familiar? What feels unfamiliar? And so they show me an analogy of like being in an elevator, right? Okay, I'm done with this floor. I'm going to the next floor. And then I get to wherever I need to go, maybe a couple levels, and then they take me back down to the floor that I think I'm finished with. And so instead of going, what the hell am I doing here again? I'm sort of like, okay, what is happening? So for example, one of my most recent offices being a part of is where I worked 33 years ago. Same building, same parking, same neighborhoods, same everything. And it's happening repeatedly. But I'm a different person. So it's calling me to come back and to look at things differently. And also, where at that time did I maybe place a time capsule for me to be back here to retrieve? So then, until I can find that time capsule of information, of sensing and feeling things differently from a different viewpoint, I'm having to step back, almost as if I'm in a different movie theater, seeing things. So I want to anchor really, really deeply. And then what I've been called to do is to go around with my energetics. And what I maybe didn't know energetically 33 years ago. Maybe I didn't love this area enough. Maybe I left some residual whatever here and there. So I'm there to go and clean all that up and dissolve it and to resolve it, to give forgiveness and douse it with love and to release it. Whether I remember a situation or don't remember a situation. So everywhere I go, it's requiring me to be deeply anchored within my physical so that I'm feeling my feet really in each step of my shoes and how my entire body is resounding with all that energetics. But I'm intentionally connecting with my transmitter to transmit all the love that maybe I didn't leave it before, or this area needed me back again to go back into time and to look for maybe any seeds I planted, or maybe to plant more seeds by dousing more love in all the same demographics that I was in 33 years ago. So it's kind of like a redo, but it's not like a redo, but it's requiring due diligence for me to stay physically present, mentally present, heart-centered present, outer ear, inner outer eye, outer nose, inner voice, outer voice, back and forth. So I'm really playing around with my own physical sensories in another level up. So it's like I'm going back down the elevator with these different gifts of perception, so to speak. And now I'm fielding through all of these with different filters. So things may seem strange, and then it may seem odd, and then it may seem familiar. And if my mental monkey mind wants to get me the F out of here, like, oh, I don't want to do all this. So we're really having to require ourselves this due diligence to stop, drop, sit, connect with that breath over and over and over and over and over and over. It's a full-time freaking job. Because we're supposed to deeply, on a cellular level, feel in order to release and receive and strengthen and fortify what is happening from within and without, and going back and forth with that. So it's a different way of communicating now. Different way of communicating. And so it may require more of cocoon time. It may require more of, I don't know what just happened here. I was tossing and turning. I fell asleep. How did I wake up? When did I fall asleep? What's going on? But don't get caught up in all that. Bolt down your hamster wheel. Oil it, bolt it down. Don't spend a whole lot of time going round and round. get here, feel with here, translate with here. Let this be a second modality. Let your second modality and field things a little differently. Okay? If I can help you on this journey, embodimentofthesoul.com. In the meantime, please, right this very second, like, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. I want to know how each and every one of you are doing during this. I don't even know what to call it, and I'm not going to call it anything. I'm very careful with how I brand or name things, because this is about empowering you to step back and to fortify, strengthen your superpowers, and stay away from the distractions, stay away from the doom and gloom, stay away from all the predictions. You can't unhear them, you can't unsee them, you can't unfeel them. All right? And allow yourself to be on a solo ride for a little bit. And when you have to be in the company of others, align yourself so that you can be the absolute strongest transmitter. So you can see it through the wind, the trees, the breeze, the storms, however which way, and you can really filter through them, bob and weave through them, which is going to create more strength even if you get a little mental confusion. Just allow yourself not to have everything all given to you at one time. This is an exercise in how to be better and better and better as a human with a spiritual translator, as your transmitter. Okay, so you're learning things a little differently. All right, I'll see y'all on the next video. Okay?